Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to Soulstone Survivors. We are playing Arcane Weaver because I only have him as like 2 silver stars, so I've still got some unlocks for him. We're gonna try and knock out difficulty 6 on this first area. He's actually one of the better characters. And I've found a greater understanding of the game. I was browsing Reddit a little bit last night while I was laying in bed. For like the proper way to get ridiculous in this game, and I think I now understand the way the status effects work. So like you only need single picks of certain status effects, whereas like taking multiple frailties doesn't increase the chance of more frailty, like the percent chance for it to apply. It just means when it ticks, it's ticking for double. So what that means is you want as much multicast, and then the common frailty has gone like super high in my pick order. Multicast is the best thing in the game. Might's like fine, but also not what we really care about here. We want Life Beam is the best spell in the game, so we're just gonna take that. It applies brittle, which when you stack it with frailty is just kind of ridiculous. But also just kind of ridiculous by itself. And see, the reason beams are good, and I was kind of misunderstanding this too for a while, I think, is that the actual damage they do isn't really like significant compared to other skills. Like, it's fine. But the way in which they stack debuffs is just superior to everything else. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not blocking out the armor only because there's a world in which I do endless here, and if I do endless, I might want some armor. We could take Blizzard. I think Blizzard's quite good. Yeah, Blizzard's fine. So the thing with Blizzard is it leads to, it gives you slow. Slow gets the skill Hypothermia, which is an upgrade that makes your slows have a chance to cast Fragility. And it becomes like the best way to pry Fragile. So yeah, Burn is like the weakest, seemingly. Let's take Area by 5. Area is very good. I don't really care about any of these things. Arcane Sparks is fine, I guess, for now. Brutal Strikes is quite good. Area effect on Burst, sure. We still want to take like the better things we can. Oh, Magic Missile's the jam too. Multicast Arcane Sparks. I'm fine with that, I think. Oh, Magic Missile, not Arcane Missile. Yeah, we might get rid of Arcane Missile. Let me take the first Magic. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Arcane Missile for Chromatic Bolt here. I think. Boop. We take the aerial effect, so the beam hits wider. Holy Fire is disgusting, and I hate it from enemies. That's what I got hit by just now. It's dumb, and it does way more than it should. And he just killed me. Okay, so everything I said is true. But the part of something that happens in the higher curse is you get these hunters that come after you that are certain classes from the game. And the paladin one is disgustingly overpowered, as you just saw. No, that's fine. Double multicast is quite good. We should be able to melt bosses pretty handily here. Maybe not. Maybe not quite there yet, I guess. Cast frequency of magic missile. Yeah. Area effect frontal. Move speed is super important. Yeah, I guess we're still missing some things. Multicast Arcane's fine, and AoE here. We're getting ping-ponged around. First boss is dead. It's not... We still don't have hypothermia or anything like that, so we're not, like, insane. Is this better than Blizzard? I feel like it is. I feel like it's like strictly better than Blizzard, so we're gonna take that. We'll take the damage increase there. There it is. Expose weakness. Expose weakness basically makes it so your debuffs happen twice when you apply them. And off critical hits. So if you get the talent that makes it so your first hit critical hits every time, you're basically always applying the debuff. It's kind of dumb. Yeah, and now things are going to start melting because that is maybe the most important power-up you can get. If you look at all the stacks he's going to get. Yeah, and now we can kind of just take whatever we want. Chromatic Bolt. I'm probably going to take some defense too. We don't have a Touch of Ice yet, if I'm correct. I think we can still get one later. We take the AoE on the burst stuff, but... We're gonna banish the Leviathan. We don't ever want that. Crit chance, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Arcane Shield's really dumb too, but we're gonna go without it. Damage on missiles, fine. Eventually we're gonna get Touch of Ice. We just keep getting offered good epics over it. You don't really wanna... I don't think you really wanna prioritize common over epics unless we're in certain situations, like... There's obviously times when it's better, but I don't think that's one of them. We just got 8 levels, which is kind of funny. AoE. These things are all kind of whatever. I'm gonna take armor, sure. Arcane power is good. We can just take it over the Icy Vortex and just be done with it, I guess. Take Frailty, of course. Take Multicast Holy. Yeah. Let's take Multicast again. Take Increased Duration, Cast Speed. Yeah, the Multicast is just too powerful to not take. Our AoE is pretty strong, so it's time to turn down the graphics. This is kind of dumb. Like here? Yeah? You can still kind of see. Yeah, he's, not lasted very long. What is this? Arcane Explosion. Wait, why do we still have Arcane Explosion? Like, did I just completely forget about that? I want Arcane Explosion. I guess, I don't know. It's fine, whatever. Arcane Shield is just... I would just rather have that. Potency, area effect on magical. Seems like a good legendary. Yeah, and everything's just gonna melt. That's a tree. That's literally like the most dangerous thing in the game. Let's pick up all the goodies. I have so many crystals now. Yeah, I think we're good with this build. This should be fine. All right, we're gonna take Touch of Ice now. It also means we get to ban Touch of Ice if we see it again. Damage of Holy by 30% is good, but I need the movement speed. We're pretty slow. Ooh. Oh, well, that didn't last very long, huh? I'm gonna take block power by 8. Our damage is already kind of high, and like, it's weird because my understanding of the game since yesterday is like fundamentally changed as to what is strong. And I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing. But this is like exactly how it works, but it do be that way sometimes, and I don't know. They'll have to find the right balance. The game's still super early. It just came out. In the age of early access games, we have to expect some imbalance, especially in this genre where it's silly effects and numbers, basically. Like, the only gameplay is like the choices you make, really. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of dodging in this, and like even Rotato, but like Vamp Survivors, there's not much gameplay to that. And for how crazy this is, I do find it relaxing in the same way that Vampire Survivors was. Maybe it's a little more over the top. Debilitating Plague. I don't know if we have poison, but at some point we will. We can banish Touch of Ice now. Take damage by 10%. State block by 12. So yeah, this is like a surefire way, from what I'm getting, to basically clear all the curse levels. I'm just gonna take the poison since we just got the other thing. Cast speed by 15 is fine. Kind of got stuck there. That's all right. We blocked it. You can tell because we got hit and lost no life. I think it'd be cool if they added a notification of some kind when you actually blocked. Since block is dodge chance. Oof. They tried to murder me. Oh, it might have been our arcane shield. I kind of forgot we have, you know, safety in that. But yeah. Ooh. The wife is calling. Time to pause. I have returned. Yeah, she's on lunch right now. Good old lunch break. Speaking of which, I am hungry. I have a half of a sub in the fridge and I'm super excited. Super excited. Fire shield, like, I don't care. This sucks. I'm just gonna reroll. Like, it's so bad, I just want to reroll. Yeah, give me the movement speed. Give me the area. Actually, I probably wanted multicast there, but I don't know. Area is really important, too. Because you need to be able to hit things without getting too close. So, there's a balance. Let's just take armor. And, oh, hypothermia. We did it. So now we have very high chances of applying a frail. Plus we're applying brittle from light beam. That's the Death Knight, not quite as worrisome as the Paladin guy. I would not mind a dash upgrade, like for one more dash, because we are, I don't know, I feel slow because the last couple runs I did has been with the Death Knight, and they start with like 90% movement speed, so. And then I was taking more movement speed, so my views on speed have been skewed heavily from that. We might actually be going to boss time. And by boss time, I mean endless mode or whatever. Let's take the increased potency on that. I'm curious what the damage numbers are going to look like. On the end screen. Well, they existed for a moment. That's for sure. That was an 11-minute difficulty 6 run. All right, so portal difference. Blue leaves. Purple is like true endless. I'm not too interested in doing like literally just going forever. We're gonna multicast into the arcane. But the red portal is, I believe it's called Overlord now. In the last patch, it wasn't that. Yay, we got that achievement for 6 on that area. So basically what's gonna happen here is you defeat less enemies per wave and more bosses come. So it's gonna get harder and harder until we lose. How far are we gonna get on this? I don't really know. Like I said, my understanding of the game has changed, so this on 6 is gonna be slightly different. I'm gonna turn down the graphics just a little bit more though, because I think we're gonna start having problems seeing things. I would definitely like to multicast that. And damage on frontal, sure. Also, I want to point out, this is a single beam build. The optimal build has 3 beams. Has this beam, lightning beam, and arcane beam. For the same reason, basically. It's just that light beam's the best because it applies brittle. But yeah, so if you guys are struggling at all playing, like beating any of these levels, this is the way to do it. You don't have to be Arcane Weaver. You can do this with basically any of the classes who can pick up light beam. At least 2 beams and basically if they have Arcane and Holy in their tags, that's it. You got it. You can also use the skill rune to like give yourself light beam. So there's even like a cheat around it, but you just have to spin the rune on it and have Paladin to like level 30 or something, I forget. So yeah, now we got 4 enemies. Let's just take potency, frailty. Like I said, each frailty we take means when we apply double. Let's take armor. I don't think we're applying burn. But if we do apply burn, then we apply slow. Sure, damage increases the potency of that, so that's multicast. Air effect of lasting is kind of meh, but it does hit light beam, so that's fine. Crit damage. Let's take frailty again. We still want burn, right? As one of the things that we don't have currently. Man, he sniped us with that one. So we kind of got to find our way in, because there is still, like, a lot of enemies. And we got punted and jumping around. But you see, they're already at half, and we just kind of jumped in. We just need to let everything do its job. And first wave down. Let's take out the tower. Boop, and dead. All right, burn. Cool. We can probably get rid of our burn stuff now too. Crit damage. Whatever. Armor power. Multicast arcane. I'm gonna take the poison now just so we have it. I'm gonna take doom also so we have it. Arcane sparks, yeah. So now we can basically ban most of the status effect stuff. Now that we already have them. So like we'll just banish that. Take cast speed. Multicast magic missiles. Yeah, that's a lot. Let's take multicast again. Death is still chasing us, which is kind of annoying. I don't like death. I think it's... Don't quote me on that, but I don't like death. No, I don't think it's fun, mechanically. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind seeing some type of rework as to the way defense is handled in this game, because I feel like everything does a little too much damage and there's just like too much on the screen sometimes. But maybe that's just the point of higher curses. I don't know. Because I think on the first couple difficulties, it wasn't really like this. I should probably just take a magnetic, considering we could be going for a little bit here. Like normally my Soulstone Survivor videos are like a single run long, and I don't do endless, but since we're like so absurdly strong and my understanding has increased, I kind of want to just show off like how powerful this is, so that if anyone is having trouble, you know, beating anything. This is curse 6, like there's 2 higher, but this would work. Like we still have a life left. We lost the life early on to this stupid paladin. I'll take multicast. We're gonna take cast frequency. Like it's still important what you pick leveling up. You still want to be efficient, but there's just a higher priority on certain things. Having said that, if you're enjoying the video or learning anything, or you want to see more, do me a favor and subscribe and hit the notification bell and all that jazz. You know, like, comment, helps with the algorithm. As a growing YouTube channel, I would much appreciate it. As a human, I would also appreciate it. But yeah, so we're kind of just cleaving through here. We can't stop moving, which is, again, is kind of like my one gripe about having 80 million bosses on the screen at one time. I think if we had like 2 more beams, this wouldn't be a problem. We're way better at clearing like AoE than we are single target, because of just we have double arcane skills. I think ideally we'd probably either have magic missile or the arcane sparks and not both, but it's fine. Like we're doing so good that I've got 6 levels up banked, and I'm not even like thinking about using them until we clear the bosses. Ow. We got clipped by something. I wish I could tell you what it was, but I don't. It could have been anything. I guess we should level up now, huh? 10 levels. Stay hydrated, friends. Taking my drink of water now. Crit damage. Our cast speed's kind of low, I think. 30% movement speed is no joke. Area on burst. It's kind of good for these. I would take frailty though. Or there's that extra dodge I was talking about. So there's an achievement for like killing 500,000 enemies, I think, or it might have been more. I don't know. So we're working our way towards that right now. After they fix the achievement notification, like for Steam, in this recent patch a couple days ago, I realized I was at like 90% achievements in this game. Which, you know, I've 100% of Brotato. I need to go back to Vampire Survivors because I think there's more achievements, and I know progress reset for the 1.0 launch. I haven't played since like 3 or 4 patches before that. If you're interested in watching me play Vampire Survivors on this channel, I know that game has a lot of people who already played it. Let me know in the comments. I'm not planning on going to it anytime soon. I have other things in the works. My friend has sorry, I'm trying to avoid stuff now. I was talking to my friend about it, and I think we're gonna do a co-op playthrough of Solasta, which is a Dungeons & Dragons RPG, you know, tactics game, basically. You know, thinking, you know, just Dungeons & Dragons, the video game, and one of its more faithful forms, because I've read so many good things about the co-op. So I think we're gonna do a playthrough of that. If you're interested in that, definitely subscribe, because that is coming. I can't tell you how soon. I gotta figure out how to make sure our schedules match and whatnot. But he's like, this guy is a tabletop fiend. He has all the books. He's like kickstarted everything. Every time there's a new tabletop RPG coming out, he kickstarts it. So I thought, who better than to play with than that? Also, I have worked with him. He did IT with me. Good customer service voice. You know, he's a chill dude, and I like him. So I think y'all like him too. So yeah, that's coming. And I think it'll be something slightly different, because basically I've just been playing these arena shooter things, and I know a lot of you guys watch channels like Alexa, Retromation, Dangerously Funny. I've heard a couple times. I've never actually watched that, but I was looking at his editing and I was like, wonder if that would be preferred, or if the charm of like a smaller YouTuber is like the less edited, more raw experience. Just edit out all the BS. I hate the light beam when they're using it. But yeah, and so like, I kind of got my inspiration with the channel from watching Wonderbots and Northern Lion. Whereas they'll like play through stuff. Like Northern Lion specifically, I like how he plays like 3 games at a time or whatever, and then or some number, and then kind of like then he'll just move on once he's done with it. And I kind of want to do the same. I don't think we need another dash. We do need to get in here and get rid of these bosses, though, because it's going to start getting overwhelming. Let's get rid of this turret over here. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to model my channel after. In the sense of, like, I think we're always going to come back to Brotato. Because I have a huge hard-on for that game. But, I kind of have, like, gamer ADHD. I don't know how many of you guys have it, but I will... My Steam library is disgusting. The amount of things on it. And how many have I finished? You know, not as many as I'm proud to. But since I started, like, making videos and stuff, I feel more encouraged to actually, like, complete games and whatnot. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm ranting now. I'm also been starting to feel a lot more comfortable ranting. So, thanks. Because my public speaking, oh my god, my whole life, I am the worst. I get so nervous. And I, like, in front of people, not good. But so this is like a good outlet for me. Ah, that was a lot. Could I get, like, I don't know what I want. Block power probably. More frailty seems fine. Multicast. Take some damage. They keep spawning. I don't know how many bosses are currently up. I just know I can't stop moving. Holy beam? Holy moly. And there's a show on TV called Holy Moly, and it's a putt-putt show. I've, like, seen it in passing while other people had the television on, and because as a millennial, we don't watch television anymore unless it's, you know, some type of event or sports or something. But yeah, it's literally a putt-putt game called Holy Moly. Putt-putt TV show called Holy Moly, and, like, which is funny, I get, but also I feel like the whole premise of the show is based around, haha, our show's called Holy Moly. Get it? Because it's putt-putt and hole-in-one, and, like, haha, laugh, that's funny. And it is, right? I don't mind me some dumb humor, but how are you gonna make a TV show, like, out of it? It's like it's a bit. I mean, I know a lot of things have come from bits, like SNL skits throughout my whole life have turned into movies, but and made careers, but still, like, I don't know. TV's weird. We cleared again. Kind of sick with it right now. I'll take multicast. I'll take permanent uptime on this. Oh, so close. We're not stopping now. We gotta pump up these numbers. Bigger the number, the better the thumbnail. That's basically how it goes. Unironically, that does seem to be how it goes. My videos where I'm like, throw a big number on the screen, tend to do better. I don't know what it is. You guys just seem to like giant numbers. Is my beam like hitting that big of an area now? I don't know. What's the AoE on it? 210? Might be the arcane sparks. This 15-minute run before lunch is turning into a marathon, but that's okay. So we're down to 240 enemies. They modified this again, I feel like. I thought it was different, but I don't know. There wasn't patch notes, so I'm not sure. Oop. We'll take our level up now. Armor. Frailty. Isn't this better? 30%? That's 125 for science. We have 15% and it's permanently up. So potency of this is like just 5% more multicast. Well, I just ran headfirst into that guy. Oh, look, there's 5 bosses now. We're just gonna like back up a little bit, see how far the Fallen King. Also, they have like 16 million HP, so that's cool. I guess we do need more AoE so we can hit multiple bosses at the same time. I'm gonna banish Agile. Take powerful strikes. AoE, I don't want this. I'm gonna take cast speed, I guess. Cast speed's still like super important. Like it increases the number of multicasts. Keep on looping around. Man, Arcane is ridiculous. And oh, they're all dead. All dead. Frailty. It's very tempting to take Arcane Beam right now, but we're not going to. We're gonna stick with what we have. Is that the first time I've seen Arcane Beam? Because if so, that's kind of wild. We're gonna take Frailty again. Take some health. I feel like there's a chance if we get hit now, it's kind of devastating the further we go, so a little bit of health is probably going to do us some good. I'm going to keep my beam pointing in this weird direction because I'm going to take a drink and I don't feel like pausing the game. All this talking has me parched. Okay, right hand is back on the mouse. The true negative of this game versus Vampire Survivors, the actual one-handed game. I don't even know. I think I kind of want Arcane Sparks damage is more important. Potency, this does increase the damage absorption, so it's like defense, but they're just... I just got jumped. I'm trying to see if I can get like more of them together. Fire guy's a little scary, to be honest. Oh, my shield broke, so let's wait for it to come back up. And it's up, and yeah. Arcane Shield might be like the safest choice if you're trying to clear these runs. just because of how much defense it gives you compared to anything else in this game. Like, we would have died there. But now I'm just gonna run away. We got our Arcane Shield back. I'm gonna go ahead and take some power-ups. Take damage. Oh, oops. Gangrene is good. It's one of those powers that you want to take, the cycles. And yeah, damage, because that scales this and that and this and this and that. I'm just taking more multicast. I'm gonna try and go the other way. I just don't want to get clipped by light beam here. And he's done. Get our 3 levels up. Cast speed on arcane powers, fine. Multicast chromatic bolt's kind of good. Ooh, legendary multi. Yeah. Yeah, wait, am I taking the... Do I have the multicast rune? I do? Okay. I couldn't even remember. Yeah, so now... Oh, also having the shield makes it easier to heal because you take... There's a lot of incidental damage that you just kind of ignore. Alright, yeah, we just need more light beam multicast, honestly, so we can get more stacks faster. These guys have 35 million HP. Each. So there's 150, yeah, more than that, 180 almost million HP every time bosses spawn that we have to deal. And it's hard to, like, it's not like having one target at 180 HP. It's like, because we obviously do a lot of AoE from our arcane sparks, but like most of our damage comes from light beam, whether it be from the beam itself or the, you know, the status effects we're applying. Try not to get hit by the Chaos Bolt. Let's go ahead and get our levels up. Duration of Arcane Shield. Is that even important? I guess we'll take it, but I don't think it matters. Oh, Vicious Strikes. That's kind of late. But sure. It's a guaranteed wound. Just gonna keep dashing around. Did we spawn the next set already? Oh man, we did. Okay, there's a lot now. He has 50 million. Clean up the towers. Yeah, and we're just gonna keep going. Woo! That's a big beam. I have all damage reduced by 2. Probably not. I mean, I guess we'll take it. Multicast Arcane Spark seems quite good, and block by 8 seems fine as well. I do wonder if block applies before Arcane Shield, because if it does, that's kind of insane. And this is the like the tankiest character. If it doesn't, then it's got, you know, it's still fine, but it's significantly less good than it would normally be. There are so many enemies, so many bosses. Everything, the ground is just red. But we're not, like, we're not doing it. We're 33 minutes alive. All right, let's go ahead and take some more upgrades. Potency on that. Damage to Arcane Sparks. Take health, I guess. At what point is this supposed to scale out of our, like, beat up... Like, I was about to say beatability, but I don't know if that's a word. I feel like that's a word, but I also feel like it's a dumb word. Like, I feel dumber saying it. So, like, at what point are they supposed to outscale us? Oh, they're at 63 million HP now. It's really, really going up fast, huh? Well, we lost a life from that beam. We're now on the lethal duration. I don't think that matters. I'm trying to pick up all these things. So many things. I actually did take some damage there. Just not great. Did we spawn another set? I can't even tell because it keeps saying, like, eliminate a boss, and there's so many on... Oh, they're replenishing whenever I kill one because there's a max number of bosses on screen at one time. I see. So we're just, like, perpetually killing bosses now. Okay. I guess that's fine. We don't really get to choose which one we kill first. We're just kind of, like, circling like a shark in the water. A shark with a freaking laser beam attached to its head. The damage numbers for this are going to be absolutely hilarious. Also, this run is going to be really good for my progress towards those, like, absurdly high kill count achievements. Because I think there's one for, like, 1,000 or 5,000 Void Lords too. Maybe it's 500. I don't know. Might be adding a 0. Well, we're actually down to 3 bosses now. Ooh, we almost died there. That extra dodge kind of saved us. Which one am I attacking? Oh, also, apparently, as long as you don't let the debuffs fall off, they'll remain, so, like, their stacks will stay. So you can keep stacking, like, hundreds of stacks of frailty and brittle and all that stuff. If at any point, like, I can't really look at I can't look at there. The longer we go, the worse my grammar gets. I can't really look at the screen too much, but if you look at under the boss bars, you'll see, like, hundreds of stacks of stuff. Damage. I feel like we just need some damage now. Have we taken Faithful Strikes? I don't even know. Really not sure at this point. I feel like we're about to get stomped on. But we'll see. Not by these guys. These guys are not gonna... These guys are gonna melt. We're level 157. Crazy. This is crazy. I don't even know what's doing the most damage now. I don't know. It might be Arcane Sparks. I feel like we're just walking through enemies now. They have 55. You guys have less HP than the end of the last guys had. What is this? What do you think I am? Do you think I'm weak? What is? Color me disappointed. Wasn't planning on making a two-hour video today, so anytime you guys want to step it up, be cool. Bop. Ah! As I'm taunting them, as I'm taunting the computer with no emotions, they immediately come back and just put me in a corner. It's kind of funny. Oh, somehow I didn't got into the Chaos Bringer at all. Do 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 do. Does he have extra defense or something? I feel like he's like. I just haven't gotten too many stacks on him. Ooh, there's a DK. We haven't seen a paladin in a while, and I think that's been good. Ooh. There's 7 more levels. Look at this nonsense. 9 more levels. Okay, damage. Cast speed, multicast, damage. Yeah, poisonous blood, multicast, arcane, health, block, potency, it's a good one. It's our multicast at, it's at like 284%. That's pretty good. It's not even like insane. I don't feel like we've had like particularly nutty upgrades either, which just kind of goes to show you the power of like what we're doing. They have 84 million HP now. Kind of got them in a good spot right now, it feels like. Helps that we have Arcane Barrier just like tanking hits from us every little bit. Oh, I see what has happened. That's why the Chaos guy had more life, because there's like 6 bosses spawning each time. It just caps at 5. And that's the thing, I don't even think this build is optimal, so like what are we doing? He's 110 million HP. Alright, we're gonna need some more damage. These aren't damage numbers. Cast speed, cast. Attack speed. Oh, I should have taken frailty there, that was a mistake. Crit damage. Fake health. Yeah, that was more defense than I wanted. Let's get this guy. He's isolated. Scared and alone. 344? Alright, so if we get hit, we die. Is that where we're at now? Oof. They got me actually trying now. The bosses had lost my respect for a moment, but it has returned. Oh, that was dangerous. Tree. Tree. No. Bad. I would like that and this and that. Thank you. Oh, that's not good. Saved by the bubble. At some point, are we the bad guys? How many things have we killed? Like, we've definitely killed hundreds of thousands of enemies just this run. Oh, wow, he got fast. Damage? Sure. Cast speed of Arcane Shield is pretty good defensive technique. Wow, I dodged right into that. We're at 44. Oh, we lost. No, it happened. Oh, we got achievements. And Arcane went up from 12 to 88. Look at the damage. Light Beam did 2 billion. Chromatic Bolt did 1 billion. Magic Missiles kind of underperformed. We get the details for like... Oh my gosh, the numbers. Light Beam, it did 2 trillion effective damage. What? What is this? Why is it like this? Oh my god. Also look at the screen. Alright, whatever. That was fun. We unlocked things, I think. I don't know. We'll check back later. Oh yay, we unlocked, we have 9. That's right, we have 9 now. Anyways, if you stuck through that whole thing, thanks for watching. There'll be more Soulstone Survivors content soon. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Just anything you want. I don't know. We're having a good time today. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. Bye-bye. Bye.